老师，我是思涵。A long time ago, when there was no electricity and the street lamps in Little Italy had to be lit by hand, Peppe lived in a tenement on Mulberry Street. His father was sick and his mother was dead, and though he was just a boy, he had to work to help support his sisters, Julia, Adelina, Nicolina, Angelina, Assunta, Mauritia, Philomena, and Obina, who lived in Naples with her uncle, the priest, and took care of orphans. Pepe tried hard to find a job. I could sweep the floor and put new sawdust down, he told Gennaro, the butcher. Sorry, Pepe, business has been slow, Gennaro answered. I could wash the glasses, he told down the bakery. The button. Maybe when you are old, Pepe, said down the bakery. I could help make the tortilla and train the handfunners, he told Camera Antonietta, the candy maker. Sorry, Pepe, she answered. He even went to fetch Mary, the cigar maker. I could count the cigars and put them in baskets, he told her, but she didn't need him either. Then one day he met Domenico, the lamplighter, on the street. I hear from down the factory that you are looking for a job, the lamplighter said. I'm going to Italy to get my wife. Will you light the lamps while I'm gone and save my job for me? Oh, yes, Domenico. Thank you, Pepe answered. Then he ran all the way home, anxious to share his good news. Papa, Nicolina, Mauritia, I have a job, he shouted. Beginning tomorrow I will light the street lamps. Nicolina hugged him. Mauritia kissed his cheek. Assunta hopped up and down and clapped her hands, but Papa sat silent and still, his face like stone. Did I come to America for my son to light the street lamps? He said. Then he walked out, slamming the door behind him. Pepe, you hung his head. Don't mind him, said Philomena. He's sick. He doesn't realize what he's saying, said Angelina. Papa loves you, said Adelina. It's a good job, Pepe, said Assunta. Pepe tugged gently on Assunta's hair and smiled at them, but he did not really feel like smiling. Each evening at twilight, Pepe took the long stick of the lamplight and passed through the street. He reached high for the first street lamp, pulled open the glass, and set the lamp open. Then one by one he lit them all, and each one Pepe imagined to be a small flame of promise for the future. What a joyful feeling it was to light the street lamp! It was almost like lighting candles in the church for special favors from the center. This one for Julia. May she have the chance to marry well. This for Adelina. May she have the dress she likes. This will work for Nicolina in the biscuit company. Pete worked for Angelina, for many glovers to sew. This so that Santa learns good English in the school. Good pay in Berlin. I wish for Maricha and for Philomena. May she learn to like New York. This for Obina, for strength to help the orphans. This for my mother. May she look on us with pleasure. And this one for Papa. May heaven help his heart. And this one for me, that I will always be able to help Domenico light the lamp. Once when Pepe got home, Papa was watching from the window. You belong to the tree, he shouted. Pepe sat on the stoop way past his bedtime, then cried himself to sleep when no one would hear. In the morning his shoulder drooped just a little. Hey, Pepe, don't look so sad, said Mary teased, and Pepe tried not to. But Papa stayed angry. You'll never amount to anything, he grumbled. Julia took Pepe's hand in hers. Don't worry about it, she told him. Pepe, look up when you walk, Nicolina reminded him as he left for work. Pepe tried, but when he came home, Papa turned away. I don't even want to look at you. You make me so ashamed, he said. You never play with me anymore, Pepe, said Assunta. Pepe just lowered his eyes and didn't answer. And from then on the reached through the lighting of the lamp, sometimes forgetting which was which. It's a stupid job, he said to himself, and he began to imagine that the people of the neighborhood laughed behind his back. Soon he was not sure his face outside the tenement, and one night the streets of Little Italy were dark. Where is the Pepe, the lamplighter? Said the people to one another. Pepe sat in the kitchen, his head in his arms, and on that night Assunta did not come home. Julia kept glancing out the window. Adelina let the macaroni cook too long. Papa walked back and forth. He didn't eat much dinner, and pushed away his coffee without taking one sip. Dormina bambina, let's hear him mutter. No matter how big she got, Assunta would always be his baby. Finally he spoke. Pepe, he pleaded, don't be stubborn. Light the lamp. Pepe couldn't believe what he was hearing. But I can't light the lamp, Papa, he said. I don't want to belong to the street. I don't want to grow up to be a beggar. You brought us to America to do better things. I have to study, to be a doctor maybe. The streets are dark, Pepe, said Papa. Assunta is frightened. Tonight the job of lamplighter is an important job. Please, Pepe, light the lamp. You will make me prouder. Pepe could not refuse his brother. Quietly he put on his coat and collected his things. Outside he reached tied for the first 3 lamps and set in a flame. Then one by one he lit them all. Each time he whispered, "May a Santa be saved tonight." At last, behind the last 3 lamps, the one that Pepe always lit for himself, he found her. She huddled against it, unable to move for fear of the dark. He picked her up. "Why didn't you light the lamps for us tonight, Pepe?" "I'm sorry, Santa," he answered. "Pepe, when I'm bigger I want to be like you. I want to light the street lamps. I think it must be the best job in America." "The best job?" said Pepe, wondering. "You scare the dark away," Santa told him. Pepe smiled and held her tighter. He glanced up at the next 3 lamps. "You can light this lamp tonight, Santa." He helped her hold the stick. On the way home, Santa fell asleep in Pepe's arms. As Pepe walked, he held his head up, and his eyes were bright again. Pepe walked into the tenement and climbed the stairs to their apartment. Santa was still sleeping. 6 sisters ran to embarrass them both. Then they had to make room for their father. For the first time in a long time, he put his hand on Pepe's shoulder. "It's a good job, Pepe," he said. "Light the lamp. You make me proud." So Pepe lit the 3 lamps once again, pretending with all his might that each one was a small flame of promise for tomorrow, like it used to be.